Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Ball X Pit. It's a new roguelike being published by Devolver. That's functionally most of what I know about it. I do know that you are fighting like hordes of enemies while going in a line, which sounds interesting. I don't know. We're just gonna dive in and see how it goes. But it is available, presumably as part of the Steam Next Fest. Most demos that I'm going to be covering the next week are. Sound a little flummy. The AQI here is, oh, they're getting killed by Katamari. Babylon has fallen. A pit is all that remains. Okay, so this is actually a little bit of Lost in Abyss, then. Kind of, sort of. Now treasure seekers flock to explore the depths. So they've got a big, like, kind of campsite thing on a lift. Okay. That's fun. I've always wanted to run like a tabletop RPG campaign, kind of in that vein. Okay, move your character. Aim and shoot. Collect gems to gain experience. Okay. So, it's actually kind of block breaky. Enemies will attack you if you get close to the bottom. Okay, so we can also do auto fire if we want to. To some degree, we want to use the trajectories to our advantage here. Just the game speed with this. As long as I'm not hanging out too much, we're okay. It's actually kind of a good thing to get my shots off behind these enemies. So like my big, ooh, so we've leveled up. Okay. So we can get Earthquake, 26 to 46 hit damage, deals damage to nearby units in a 3x3 square. Heal past your max health, or we can level up our ball. 4 stacks of bleed, bleeding enemies receive extra damage. Sure. Let's just aim for maximum ball. Yeah, because I might as well send the, okay, we get some dexterity. So, lightning, damage to nearby enemies, increases crit chance when hitting enemies in front, or increased fire rate by a smidge. Okay, we do have to worry about them shooting at me a little bit. Yeah, I like that fire rate. Oop. Fusion reactor. Or fission randomly levels up your equipment 1 or more times. Cool. Well, that's psychedelic. So, whoa. Whoa, indeed. Okay, so we get some more strength. It's going fast. Vampire. So damage has a chance of healing me. Laser, vertical. Hits all enemies in the same column, or burn. Stack of burn on hits. Burn. I think I'm gonna go for the vampire, just in case I do actually take some damage here. So it seems like it's another bouncy ball. On top of everything else. Okay. And I have to watch out for my health a little bit. Okay. I can also turn on auto-firing, which, like, is kind of helpful. But there's a couple of moments where it's not actually that good. Okay, I'm getting overwhelmed a smidge. Yeah, part of the problem is I need to get my abilities kind of behind. Or we just end up in this, like, really tight position where we have no choice but to fight a bunch of things. Unfortunately, yeah, I could use some pickup radius. All baby balls do extra damage, crit chance when hitting enemies on the left side. Let's reroll, see if I can get something else. So poison, lightning, or vampire gets slightly better. Let's go for a lightning ball. On top of everything else, we get another fusion reactor, or fission reactor. Oh, well, not as good as I was hoping it would be, but that's okay. If I can boost my pickup radius, that would be extremely helpful. But I think just getting a bunch of Okay. Just getting a bunch of balls that can kind of get in here and do some serious damage will help. Okay, so we can level this up for more damage. Crit chance when hitting enemies on the side. Poison ball. I don't know if I want the poison ball. Okay, we've taken some damage, but we've got the vamp ball. That can do some serious damage for us. Okay, we get another fusion reactor, or evolution fuses certain combinations of upgraded balls into more powerful ones. Okay, I didn't know we'd have evolutions. So this is kind of bullet heavy. I love it. So we have Vampire Lord. Each hit inflicts 3 stacks of bleed, heals 1 health, and consumes all stacks when hitting an enemy with at least 10 stacks of bleed. Okay, and that is now freed up a slot, so we have more room for other types of balls. Oh no, it just got wider. Okay. Crit chance when hitting enemies from the back, from the front, increase our damage. Let's boost the ball. Okay, so it might be boss fight time. Probably. This is like the most Devolver bullet heaven I could have possibly asked for. And I'm super cool with it. Okay, so we get some more stuff. And yeah, my improved stats, I think, are... I guess I should be bouncing off of this guy. For a second, I thought I saw a treasure chest. Because, yeah, I can kind of hang out... Well, thought I could. Okay, so we can get laser, magic staff, area effect damage, movement speed, and move its full speed when shooting. Let's snag that. That's actually going to be kind of helpful. Freaking tanky dude. Okay. Just try and do enough damage. Okay, Crown of Thorns, Iron. Deals double damage but moves slower. Okay, got him down. We get another fission reactor. I'll take it. And we take some damage, but I have Vamp Ball, so it's not that big of a deal. Then I should hang out here, because this is going to be a serious problem. Okay, so I could get a Bleed Ball. Floats around your character, shoots a BB ball at enemies every 2 seconds, or Ghost Ball. And yeah, I have to be kind of careful here. There's a lot of projectiles being chucked my direction. But then also just a lot of enemies. I very much need better firepower than I currently have. Which is to say... yeah, there's not enough. Yeah, I'm toast. Alright. Resources found. Okay, so the warrior doesn't quite level up. Return to base. So there is some level of a meta progression. Welcome to New Babylon. Balbalon, your home base. Plant some wheat to get you started. Wheat field. Open the build menu again to place a forest tile. Select a forest tile from the list. Okay, now you have some resource tiles. I have to send someone out to harvest them. I love their commitment to the bit. Okay, bountiful harvest. So we could build another wheat field if we want to. We can expand, not the demo. We can rearrange if we feel like it. Or we could play. Well, I could harvest some more wheat if I really wanted to. Okay, they're recovering, so we gotta play another round before we can do another. I gotta check, just because. Kenny's son. Oh. This is the Mr. Sun's Hatbox guy. The style is actually giving me extreme Loop Hero vibes, but it wasn't quite there. Okay, so back to the boneyard. Missing a bunch of blueprints. Yeah, it should be fine. Let's see. So what was I going to say about that? I don't know. Just kind of whatever. Let's see. Send that off. And yeah, let's keep kind of having those off to do their own thing, maybe? If I can kind of get in a line and hit them all. So, last time we got overwhelmed because there was just too many enemies. I could try and go for, like, a laser build. Broodmother. Chance of birthing a baby ball every time it hits an enemy. Increases range at which you pick up items. Or increase our bleed ball. Let's try Broodmother, I suppose. Yeah, so there is magnet range. That is a potential upgrade option. Ah, dang. Oh, I wonder if picking up the magnet range actually applies to my own balls. It might. Okay. Extra crit when hitting from the side? Eh. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of... Well, I guess, as silly as it sounds, oof. There is kind of the potential for, oh no, you cannot shoot pure sideways. Well, didn't exactly get what I was looking for on that one. Balls start off at 50% speed, but increase speed with every bounce. I'm just gonna turn on auto fire for now. Because yeah, giving them a oodle of just basic speed sounds extremely good for sending my balls out and letting them kind of clobber into a group. If you notice, I've got a bunch of baby balls that are just out there, kind of doing their thing. Okay. Let's see, movement speed. Balls go through enemies and deal bonus damage until they hit the back of the field. I think I'm gonna go for this speed, though. So, my main issue with the goes through enemies thing mostly boils down to if there's something kind of in front, I'm in trouble. Like if they're getting too close to the edge. There's not much I can do about it. Okay, could do laser. Every 7 to 10 rows, spawn a stone soldier with health on your side. Immune to ball damage and move up the field, blocking and attacking enemies in the way. I do like the idea of the stone effigy, but I should probably upgrade my balls. Hopefully at some point I can start with different balls so I'm not just using the bleed ball every time. Because I'd like to start with like one of the AoE balls instead. Okay. Not the best fusion, but we get it. And yeah, it seems like if I can get balls out kind of into the midst of an enemy group, like right in here, it gets really hairy in a very good way. Okay, so we level up again. Balls do bonus damage until they hit a wall. No, ball speed by 20%, but get knocked back a little bit every time. Just snag that. Because yeah, they need that at starting speed. Okay, take them out. And then it kind of doesn't matter. Okay. Balls do extra damage, but damage decays every time they bounce? No. Alright, let's see if I can just make things extremely chaotic in there. Because we need to kill the boss. then also we desperately need to take these things out. Otherwise, I'm going to start dying again. Okay, go for the fission reactor. Go for the evolution. Okay, we get leech. Attaches up to 1 leech onto enemies it hits. Adds 2 stack of bleed. That should be fun. Level up leech. I think I'm actually going to grab horizontal laser. Oh. Oh! That's... okay, that's actually way more useful than I thought it was going to be. Launch a baby ball when you hit a gem. We don't do baby balls anymore. All baby balls do more. No, let's go for earthquake. Now that we know it is also a ball. Yeah, this is unfortunately where I'd start dying. That's okay. Oh, so we just get some stats to begin with. Cool. So that's just flat meta progression there. Nice. I was wondering, it was like, I'm starting to feel kind of overwhelmed here. The answer is, yeah, go figure. Okay. Alright. We got some resources, but I don't have enough to build a boulder. Or a forest. Economy, warfare. But we gotta get blueprints for those. So I think I'm just gonna leave it for now. Okay, more stats. Always starts with the bleed ball. Well, that's fine. I mean, those starting stats should help. And this time I think I'm gonna go hard for the AoE balls. The baby balls were interesting, but having leech just give bleed doesn't really fit for that build. I also think, as good as that bonus speed was, it became really iffy in certain spots. Increased crit chance when hitting enemies in the same column as you. All baby balls do more damage or just more bleed. Might as well level up bleed just because. Okay. We can kind of see where everything's landing. There we go. Let's see, lightning ball, lightning ball. Because I want to just spread as much damage as possible, kind of, sort of. So we might want to go for, like, earthquake and try and go for the... earthquake lasers, go for the AoE boost, and then maybe the spectral balls. Because I could actually see that being quite good. Alright, get some nice levels. Or, yeah, level ups. So iron does more damage, but it's slow. No, we can reroll. I'm gonna try the ethereal cloak. It is going to be extremely damaging, but also very risky. Okay. And actually, here's where the rubber headband is amazing. Because if they're going to be stuck behind enemies, they're going to rip through them really fast. Once there's enough enemies to do so. Okay, vertical laser. Egg sack. Nah, we're going vertical laser on this one. Because that's going to solve a lot of my problems. That's going to solve so many of my problems. Oh boy, look at that. Because, yeah, if it's doing like a super bounce up there, it's just going to have that laser be permanent. Yeah, I did not properly appreciate how good these balls specifically were. And now I know. Could go for the reroll, but I think I'm just going to go for the bonus damage on the cloak. Because, yeah, just watch those things melt. And yeah, and I'm in a mostly better position. Okay, take them out. Let's see. Keep going for that bonus damage? I suppose so. Yeah, like, look at the laser go absolute ham. Once it's been properly unleashed. Honestly, the lightning's just as good, kind of in its own way. Okay. Crit damage hitting enemies from the right side. Baby balls. More damage after hitting the backfield. Otherwise, damage is reduced. We might as well grab that one, actually. Because, yeah, we've got a pretty clear synergy with that. Okay. Ooh, Sheriff's Office. So we've got a new character. And we can fusion these two together. Please be lightning focused. Lightning X bleed. 4 stacks of bleed. Bleeding enemies receive stacks when they hit by a ball. Lightning also does bleed. Alright, sick. Okay, our endurance goes up. So there's a vampire ball, but I think we just keep going for that laser. Yeah, he's gonna hit me after all. The one problem is there's just a couple of enemies that are going to be giving me some problems. Ghost Ball just passes through enemies to begin with. I was kind of hoping for the Earthquake more than anything else. I'm just gonna boost that for now. Yeah, the problem is, there we go. Yeah, because I only have 2 balls and they start so slow. I'm a little bit at RNG's mercy. I think I might want to get the vamp ball. Ow. Oh, I do heal every time. Okay, that's kind of good. Area of effect damage. Oh. %20% bonus damage. I think I'm just going to go for the vampire ball just to give myself a little bit of extra. Yeah, the problem is they're gonna keep hitting me. Ow. Deserve that. They have no easy way to deal with kind of the randos here. Apart from just hoping that pure chaos is enough to carry me forward. And chaos and lasers. Okay, couple of levels. Okay, Vamp Ball gets the upgrade. Okay, another tick. Baby balls every time you're healed. I'm gonna go for that, especially if I can get the Vamp Ball to be halfway decent. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and aim through these guys. I just don't do a whole lot of damage. Ow. Yeah, so some of the hope / frustration, well, yeah, all we can do is just aim for these guys and hope for the best. Okay, got him. Okay, endurance goes up. Burn wind. Passes through enemies, slows them down. Has a stack of burn. Go for the slow. Okay. Problem is, I'm going to be taking some damage here. Boss is getting real low too, which is not great for me. Yeah, I'm toast. Yeah, we needed the earthquake ball to really make that work. But, I mean... Oh. Increases the harvest clock by 0.1 seconds every time you harvest wood. Pierces through boulders when harvesting boulders. Okay, and we have a new character as well. Okay, so we can build housing, sheriff's office. So we've now got itchy finger. Pass through these. Could rearrange, but no. We're going to play as Itchy Finger. Scattered aim, shoots twice as fast, and constantly launches balls if any are available. Can move at full speed while shooting. Sure. Yeah, this is extremely cool. It very much uses a lot of bullet heaven logic, but it's a completely different experience. And I think that's sweet. So, I think big one I'm going to say is the pierce through and bounce on the back line is extremely powerful, but it's rough on the front end. I think it might still be worth it, but I'm not sure if I want to go for the bonus speed. Let's see. Adds more stacks of burn. Burn does more damage. Ghost ball passes through enemies. I mean, the other alternative is I just do both. You know, try the ghost ball on the fire. See if there's like a will-o-wisp ball. Because I could see that being quite good. Maybe. Yeah, the main thing is this gives me enough balls that I can kind of rely on healing. Let's see, passes through enemies, heals past your HP. Let's try the turret. Every 2 seconds fires just an additional baby ball on top of everything else. Just some extra easy firepower. This means to some degree I probably should invest or think about baby balls. Okay, ball launch speed, knockback every time. We also do have the horizontal laser. Ooh, that's actually quite good. I'm going to go for the ball launch speed by 20%. Yeah, because I don't think I need the passes through enemies, or I don't need the bonus speed on bounce. Yeah, do I want to do horizontal laser? I could. Alright, 1 to 5 levels. Someday it's going to give me 5. 3's still pretty good, though. Yeah, I still don't know which I like better, horizontal or vertical laser. However... Damn it. I bet the two of them have a very clear evolution, where they combine together into a shoot in every direction ball. Freeze, that's a new one. Freeze enemies take more damage. Wind ball, stone. Let's re-roll. Increase movement speed. Let's just boost that feather for now. I wonder if there's evolutions for trinkets as well as balls. Maybe. It definitely feels like I'm rolling things a lot more aggressively here. I'm very much hanging out at the top. I guess that generally remains true up until the boss spawns, and then things start going bad for me. Alright. Should be good. Do I want to go for the egg sack? I do? I just don't think I want it yet. One of these I'm going to go for a baby ball build. I just don't know if it's this one. I'm kind of just happy to have the baby balls. I don't think I feel like speccing too hard into any of them. Okay, get some extra dexterity. Take ball, catch a special ball, shoot 1 to 3 baby balls in random directions. I'm just trying to set this sucker way on fire. Okay, he's toast. We get another blueprint. Ghost ball. Big damage. Sure. Gunsmith. All characters gain bonus dexterity, affects rate of fire, reload time, and crit chance. So we could do a fusion. We have 3. Oh. Burn and ghost. Fuse. Burn ghost. Stack of burn. Passes through enemies. That's pretty much exactly what I was hoping for. Let's see. So we do have the wind ball. Also passes through enemies, slows them down, but does less damage. Could go for poison or hitting bonus damage for hitting enemies in the front. Guess I'll go for the poison. If there's any kind of, like, Matryoshka ball, that would be real nice. I guess that's kind of what the tick is. I'm mostly just thinking of any special balls that have, let's see, any special balls that have, like, multiple iterations of themselves. Okay. So do we want to get Ghost Ball again? Sure, actually. And yeah, I'm just going to pick that up. We're not going to be able to get anything to max yet. Okay. For some reason, this is feeling like just 1,000 times more effective than my last run. Could be ball choices, could be a lot of things. I think part of it is I loved the idea of what I had. but the execution needed a little bit of work. And maybe if I had more than just the feather. The last run, or more than just the cloak, the last run would have been good. I think we did get the feather. Okay. Balls hit, then hit flaming enemies, light on fire, deal bonus fire damage on the next hit. Is very good. Magnet is also extremely tempting. But I have big fireball, so because that's, you know, a lot of enemies are going to be on fire here. I wonder if I could, oh, I wonder if you can do fire and laser together so the laser sets everything on fire too. Because now that we know you can definitely get duplicates, I bet there's some very goofy options to be had. Hopefully there's ways to get other... Yeah, everything is super on fire and just taking a ton of damage. Yeah, hopefully there's a way to get extra... let's see, fusion... Fusion, 3 available. Evolution, 2 available. Oh. So fusion is different from evolution. 1 stack of disease to units it hits. Disease lasts for 6 seconds. Each stack of disease does 3 damage. 3 to 6 damage per second, and disease units have a chance of spreading it. Oh boy. Yeah, so fusion just combines the effects of 2 balls. Evolution creates a unique ball. A unique improved type of ball. That's so cool. I wonder if you can fuse, or if you can fuse 2 evolutions together then. Probably. Okay. Back out here. Yeah, the extra pickup radius might have been really good for kind of more of a machine gun build. And hopefully there's some way of maybe getting rid of or fusing passives. Okay, we need to kill this boss. Because I don't know how much damage it's going to do if it touches me, but it's not going to be good. So we can try ball lightning. Or poison again. I'm gonna do midnight oil. I'm gonna hope for laser. Vertical laser. I deserve that. I might not have a choice. Alright. Whatever, we'll get more of these. Yeah, unfortunately a lot of my stuff is near full health. Or near maximum. Yeah, so we have wind ball, iron, vertical laser. Makes me wonder what my remaining upgrades are going to look like whenever I level up. Okay, and the durability of the enemies I'm fighting is definitely going up. However, yeah, I can just kind of hang out and just, like, pile shots out like a machine gun. Yeah, I do want to pick up all of this experience. Not much left for me to upgrade. Yep, it is just that one. Alright, so far so good. Because yeah, if we can get this up to level 3 at the very least, then we can combine the two together, which is probably going to be a unique evolution. If I had to guess. Can't imagine that there isn't a unique evolution for mixing the two, like, the two lasers together into one setup. Okay, we don't want to pick up the fusion yet. Okay, we got it. And then come back down here, grab the fusion reactor evolution. I should have paid attention to what the other evolution was. Okay, deals damage to all enemies in the same row and column. Seems like it does a decent chunk of damage. There we go. Well, it's a kind of bright. I wonder if you can actually turn down some of the visual effects on this game. Because I think that could actually help a little bit here and there. Yeah, the evolutions, you can keep leveling them up too. Okay, so I could grab more, but I think we go Holy Laser. I'm a little disappointed you can't, like, turn around, that this isn't full twin stick. Only because I want to be able to, like, get behind something and then shoot it in the back. Alright, so we know there's a boss, but I think it wants me to... Oh, there he is. Yeah, it wants me to take all of this stuff out. That's a freaky looking dude, man. Ow. Alright, the Skeleton King. Oh, I have to hit him around the back. Unfortunately, I don't know if he's affected by status effects here. Which is kind of a downer. Okay. Alright, so they're not advancing downwards. So I can kind of just do whatever. Yeah, so we just gotta chill in the back and hope to not get hit too much. Probably good angles for hitting him. Unfortunately, I'm noticing a lot of my balls are just kind of reaching the back. That was his arm. Oh. And coming straight back at me. Damn it. kind of do or die. I'm not actually expecting to win here. I might. Let's see. We do Ghost? Yeah. I want to see, can Ghost pass through him? He can. Okay. Because in that case, rather than even trying to get any of my balls to go in a weird direction. Oh, actually healed there. Let's just use the fact that I have 2 ghost balls and just routinely shoot him in the face. There we go. We get the Boneyard Trophy. Extra status effect power for each character you've completed the Boneyard with. Each fast tier completed on top of that adds an extra bonus. Ooh. Alright. And I like the etchy trigger a lot. Ooh, increased movement speed while harvesting, or range at which wheat is collected. Sure. That's fun. Okay. So we can get a boulder up in here. I'll get 2 of them. Because I'm going to need them anyway. Huh. Yeah, I thought he was supposed to bounce through stone. Or maybe he did. Okay, so I can't build the gunsmith. But we can get the graveyard trophy. Oh, but I have to complete the building. That's funny. And fine, I'll get a second forest. Can't do much with it. And do we want to roll with that guy or Wandering Warrior again? I should probably win once with the soldier. Oh, there's also fast. And where am I ranked? Pretty low, actually. A lot of people have been playing this. I mean, can't blame them. This is an extremely cool game. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just do one more. Try and win with the warrior. I think the trick is, yeah, just don't mess with the, let's see. Don't mess with the strike through. You know, if you want strike through, ghost ball. But that's about it. Okay. So, catch a special ball. It does create baby balls. That is an option to try and go for this again. If I want to go for a baby ball build. Because what other builds have I not messed with? I haven't done enough with AoEs, but yeah, let's go for bottle tornado. Because I bet bottle tornadoes. Oh, I don't know. I think mostly I just really want to give this baby ball build a shot, seeing as it's so weird saying baby ball. It just sounds like baby ball could be really interesting. I could try poison. Try lightning. We haven't tried poison and bleed together, so let's go for that. See if that has an evolution. And then, yeah, we want to get the leech. I guess I might as well take the fission reactor. Only 2 levels, but I'll take it. Okay, bonus until they hit a wall. Increase crit when hitting enemies in the same column as you. Ow. Deserved. Yeah, the disease ball was an interesting choice. It just wasn't particularly good against the boss. Okay. Let's see. How's everything else going? Mostly fine. Oh, so this actually tells me what my synergies are. Let's get the bleed ball maxed though. And do I think I can get my poison ball up to maximum? I don't think so. Next fission reactor will give me what I'm looking for. Just gotta wait a little longer. And who knows? It might not even have an evolution. It might be one of those where it is a fusion at best. I could do Earthquake. But I think I'm gonna pass. I think we just go for the 3 extra baby balls. Ow. Whenever we catch a special ball. Let's see. That's pretty good. Okay. Just a fusion, not an evolution. Otherwise, oh. Otherwise I could go fission for a bunch of gold. Whatever, let's fuse them together. Okay. Stack of bleed, stack of poison. Yeah, it's not the evolution I'm looking for. It's still going to be kind of strong. It's going to apply a boatload of status effects. Let's get the iron, I suppose. It's slow, but it does good damage. Oh, that's interesting. We can also speed this game up. I hadn't thought about that. But yeah, considering everything, sure, why not? Okay. Let's try the burn as well. I think I might do one more run after this one. I just want to... I want to see if I can discover 1 or 2 more evolutions. Okay, there's the midnight oil. Haunted house, new character. Baby balls every time you're healed. Oh. So we should probably get the vamp. Yo! So that was everything. Okay, this is kind of where I ran into problems last time, where I just start getting overwhelmed. Yeah. Yeah, without a very good AoE, that's gonna be trickier, but that's okay. Okay, housing. Haunted house. New character. Needs more wood. 1 wood. We don't have enough wheat. Especially for now. Okay, got it. But I don't think we finished our construction on the other one. That's okay. No more buildings to build. But we have a new character that I can play? Oh. It's under construction, we have to keep bouncing off of it. Oh. Well, I guess let's try that again. So, what do we think? So, bleed and poison, not an evolution. I think we know that bleed and vampire was one. But I think it turned into like a leech or something. Or no, those bleed and broodmother. Yeah, I think it's generally better to bounce shots. Okay, so we have Ghost. Well, considering I can't afford anything else anyway, yeah, we'll pick up a Ghost. Do I want to do laser? Not strictly. Yeah, so it seems like any ball that hits the backdrop immediately goes back to me, regardless of where they've landed. Interesting. Okay. Hourglass balls do more damage. Damage decays. Ethereal cloak enemies goes through enemies. Or starts at half speed, gains bounce. I mean, I guess the ethereal cloak, I don't know. I think getting that right off the bat along with the ghost orb is no good. Let's abandon this run. Question, can I... Okay, still recovering. So abandoning a run does not... abandoning a run does not give you what you want. You have to try and presume... I wonder if I had lost intentionally. Or that would have landed me. It's somewhat my fault. Okay, so we have never tried the wind ball. So sure, I'll give that a shot. It's like the ghost ball, but it doesn't do as much damage. But it does slow enemies down, and I'm not sure how that even functions. We also haven't tried the freeze ball. And since it's not giving me the broodmother and the vampire, we're just gonna do whatever. Get all these to maximum and just see what I can get. No. Because yeah, having 3-4 balls at maximum should make life easier. Well, there's the broodmother, which we know synergizes. But let's go for freeze for now. There might be a blizzard ball. So the other one I want to go for is lightning. Because that feels like a really overt, obvious synergy. I do wonder if there's more evolutions than just one per ball. Yeah, we don't want to grab that fission yet. Because, well, I was hoping to go for the bleed. Let's go for the pickup radius. We do have an evolution. Okay, so we have Blizzard. Freezes all enemies in 2-tile radius for 0.8 seconds, doing about... Whoa, that's fun. Yeah, so I think the trick is just figure out all of the big, like, banger evolutions and do heinous things to them. Okay. Let's max out bleed. I guess might as well pick up this fission reactor. Okay, so the magnet does not actually work with my own balls. Let's see. We haven't tried maxing out iron. So sure, I'll start working on that one. And all things considered, I might want to go for the strike-through cloak, given this situation. Baby ball when you pick up a gem. Yeah, but we're just not going for a baby ball build here. Yeah, I don't think the magnet's worth it. Okay, iron. Could go ghost, but I think I'm gonna go magnet. If magnet let me pick up my balls more effectively, easier, I could see that being extremely good. Oops. Okay, we do have an evolution. So spike plus metal gets me hemorrhage. 3 stacks of bleed upon hitting an enemy with 12 stacks or more consumes all stack of bleed to deal 20% of their current health. I mean, that's pretty good. Okay, could go another spike. I can re-roll at this point. Let's do lightning. Get that in the mix. Yeah, so I like the idea of the fusions, and I'm quite curious if I can fuse 2 evolved things together. However, it does feel like there's pretty strong diminishing returns. On leveling, like after a certain point you just hit the cap and there's nothing you can do about that. Okay. For chance when hitting enemies in the back. I mean, that one is good. I just don't know how consistent we are at pulling that one off. Okay. Fusion, 3 available. We can fuse them together. Okay, Blizzard Hemorrhage. Okay, so we now have a blizzard that makes things bleed. Oh god. Do you know how much that opens this game up? Where you can fuse 2 really busted evolutions together? Now let's do winds next. Because, like, the hemorrhage is nice, but I feel like it might be better if it was burn, especially with the midnight oil perk going on. Maybe. Or pestilence? Maybe. I think the only immediate problem is I'm not slinging nearly as many balls out here. But I'm not sure how much that matters. I mean, I guess it matters here. Wow, that boss got toasted. Okay. Did I want to try the Broodmother? Sure. Let's try and get wind up. Okay. Clinic. All characters gain bonus endurance. Fission. Yeah, we'll have to get on the next one. Alright, let's see if any of those three have an evolution to be played with. Because it feels like there's probably something in there. I'm actually getting overwhelmed here pretty hard. Increase AoE effects damage? Yeah. Considering my Hemorrhage Blizzard, I think counts as an AoE. I am actually getting overwhelmed, though. Is a surprise considering how well I was doing on the other guy. I guess we had one Ghost Orb out to just spread damage. We're losing a lot to abilities that are flinging off into the sunset. Okay, movement speed, ball damage increased. Damage reduced. You know, I think I'm going to go for Hourglass on this one. I'm not bouncing that much. Okay, so we have an evolution available. Yeah, I figured these two would evolve. Okay, so we now have Storm. Lightning Strike. Nearby enemies every second. Oh! It's also a strike through. Yeah, like I do a decent chunk of damage, but this is just a lot. Oh, good. The boss has showed up. Okay, that gives me some options. Reroll again. Guess I'll snag Earthquake. It's not what I want. Okay, before things get too hairy. Because yeah, if we can just clear these guys out. There. Oh boy. Earthquake. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna slow this down a little. Okay, I'm just gonna lightning him. Because I've got plenty of oomph. The only thing I don't have is health. Okay, he's not doing the very specific patterns. Would make this a little easier. Okay. Cool. Yeah, the slowdown versus the speed when shooting is actually extremely rough. I can actually deal with it when it's just pure bullet hell, mostly. When he does the full scatter shot, that things get kind of rough. So I liked the idea of the blizzard. I think that was extremely cool. I don't think I like the thunderstorm as much. I think Midnight Oil is one of the perks that I had from the last run. It was extremely good. Just in terms of reliable raw damage. That I could kind of sit on. Or, I mean, rely on for bonus damage. Ow. Wasn't quite sure. And yeah, the diminishing returns on experience is super painful. So like, even if I wanted to kill those guys for some bonus experiences, it doesn't do me any good. Oh. I think part of the problem is still, though, the boss is immune to status effects, which I somewhat understand why. But it's always a shame. Status effects are, in my opinion, the lifeblood of interesting build design, and to have a boss that's completely immune to them is a little stinky. I understand, like, I guess it's a Skeleman, he's immune to bleed, but like, all of his minions are also Skelemen. So even that is kind of a weird limitation. Okay, well, we got it. Cool. All characters gain extra stats. We can now upgrade the pit lift. I get some more stats, some more blueprints, some more gear, return to base. So the one problem is, I don't have a whole lot of room. So we can upgrade the lift. So we can unlock the next level. Alright. And that's the game. Completed the demo. Thanks for playing. Continue replaying the first level, unlock all the available content, or improve your time. Could do that. I think for now I'm going to leave it here, but god, that was good. Like, legitimately one of the most interesting and fun roguelikes I've played in a while. The different evolutions and the fact that you can fuse evolutions together for even more ridiculous builds. That is so exciting, and I want to see more of that. I want to see it where the run goes just a little bit longer so I can get at least 2 of the fused evolutions going simultaneously as opposed to just one. But, yeah, oh well. I mean, maybe if I didn't focus hard on passives, that'd be possible. I'll have to look into it. For now, at least, I guess I might as well mention that the Ball X Pit demo is available on Steam, so if you don't want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It is so good. It is so fun, and yeah, there's still a lot of stuff, including a whole extra character that I haven't unlocked yet. So yeah, if you want to give that a shot, check it out. And then, of course, don't forget to add it to your wish list, as it'll help the game rank higher during the next fest, and also let you know when the game is out. But for now, at least, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, and you know the drill. Drill. Like, comment, subscribe. The usual.